Good evening everyone, welcome to RDYUP. As we are just watching the knife round go underway for the first playoff stage game, which is Sensoria taking on Untts. This is one of the lower bracket games, so it's just a straight best of one elimination. Loser straight out of the tournament, out of the bracket. We've got a few games today. We've got some best of 3 games coming up later on in the afternoon. Yeah, it's going to be Sensoria choosing to stick to that CT side. Just wait for both teams to ready up, then we'll be underway. That's the countdown that goes down. So we're live now, and fairly default setup coming in from both sides. Kevlar the majority of the players, bit of utility each side. Hunt's going to be making their way out towards that mid control early on. Heat's going to spot it out there, he's going to fall back. With that bit of information, he's going to wrap round, watch the long push possibly. Hunter's going to be setting up for a long take here, just spotting out. Heat's going to spot one out though. Narrowly missing face, managed to get dinked though in the process. Essendon opening up the A site with an early pick onto Bolton. And Heat just basically hugging Essendon in that smoke. I don't know where they're going, but it actually looks like it's a total B fake, and it's sold that wonderfully. As all of Sensoria have rotated off towards A. But Cash with the rotate drops 2 players immediately, make that 3. It's all down to Shaq and Essendon. Okay, Alex gonna get a headshot of his own. All left in Essendon out on 1 versus 3. He's got himself 2 kills already. Bomb is down though. Spots one. Alex though, with that Glock, finds himself a second headshot for the round for himself. Early bit of BM comes in, obviously forgot to turn off the chat. Fairly default setup coming from Sensoria. They've gone for 2 rifles, rest SMGs. Fairly typical buy after winning the initial pistol round. So they've gone pretty mixed. They've got 2 players who've decided just to full eco with them Glocks. Well, the rest have actually 4 spots. I'm not sure if they're going to try and double op setup. Alex is going to find this easy racer. He's going to take out Shaq as well. He's obviously aware that there's another one behind that. Shoots the boost. Kenny though. Let's find himself a nice deagle headshot. Solid Kenny, he's not got much health left. Should fall with relative ease here. James comes around, picks that frag up. Pause is coming out from an admin. Not sure if we've got maybe some technical difficulties. Oh, it might be the fact that I'm not sure what eBot's doing. E-bot seem to think 1 round equals 2 points on the scoreboard. I think we'll just go for a technical pause here while the admin's trying to figure this out. Don't leave you sat staring at the screen for too long. That's us back into it now. I'm not sure what E-bot done, but it had a bit of a fit. Decided it was going to double up the rounds there, so I think the admins decided just to can E-bot just while the game gets played out. Now, interesting buy here from Untts. Just Esnin here with an AK. He's fully committed to the buy while the rest of his team are basically on an eco. So I'm not sure what this communication about it, but Alex is going to punish them for it. He's going to take down 2 in that mid area. He's looking for a third. He's going to spot a Racecross, but Racecross is going to take him out. He's going to find the trade. It's all on Esnin now with that AK, that forced buy. And really, he needs to hold on to that if he wants to have any chance of buying into the next round. He's going to find the face of Jamie, and he's got himself down into a 1 versus 2. Finds heat. Molotov does flush Cash out of that angle. Seems to be aware that Cash is there, but Cash is going to find that pick, and he's going to stop Esden from clutching out the round for Untts. A few kills have helped Esden a little bit, so he might be able to force into Galio, but his money's not great. It's what he's going to do. He's going to force him, make sure he evens out his economy with the rest of his team. I'm sure the miscommunication was about earlier on, but for a default split and pick, but Killash is going to go for a bit of early aggression, and he spots out Shaq, does a fair bit of damage to him. But Kenny's there, covering his teammate with that op. Gives Untts man advantage now with only a minute, well, still a minute 20 on the clock. It's going to help them as they decide which side they move over to. say, that MP opens up that B site, starts pulling over some rotates. As the bomb makes its way towards that A site, Hunter really enjoying these these fake takes. Bomb. Though he does seem to be kind of aware of what's happening, he's going to keep himself positioned at them. The dumpster area, and he catches Racer out, and he takes out Shaq as well. Nice flick shot. Kenny knows where he is. He's going to find himself a 3k. He's looking for more, he's hungry for that 4k. On Esna now with only a Galil 15 HP and not much time to work with. He's going to find himself that 4k. Nice round by Heat's. Totally locked down that A site. That's Sensoria go 4-0. Esna again, just going for that force by rest his team deciding they want to go for pistols. Not sure what's going on there. They're all going to be making their way towards A. 2 players on runs. Working that connect area with the bomb. So they've only got pistols in hand apart from Esden, who's 4 spot yet again. Jamie though is going to get punished just trying to have a wee peek through the door there. So they've got the man advantage, but weaponry wise they are vastly outgunned. 2 ops and 4 on the Sensoria side. Cash managed to spam the little wooden gap, picks up MP over towards the B short area. Heat over on that A side, still doing magic with that op to find himself 2. Kalash pushes through into the toilet area. I think Heat might have just tagged Esden there through the wall. Esden's got himself a 2k, he's 4 spot again. He's not going to be able to buy anything next round, so I don't know whether he wants to go for this again. He's going to find the face of Heat. Nice entry pick here, but only 20 HP, he's not got much to work with, and Bolton's going to pick him up with relative ease as Sensoria go 5-0. That max loss bonus though is coming into effect, so he's going to be able to force buy again. Obviously picking up a few kills have helped that. Sensoria though just going for early aggression in that mid area. He already made his way up to Fountain. Already trying to get in the faces of Untts. They're going to flash out. Going to catch Heat off guard massively. But aggression connector's not paid off as 3 of Sensoria have dropped already. Only a minute 30 on the clock. There's only Kaj and Bolton left now in a 2 versus 4. Got a line up for Kaj though as he drops 2 of Untts. Kaj gonna get himself a 3rd. He has no idea where Racer House is. He's now just gonna be granted free entry in this A site. Kaj gonna charge himself up there. The bomb is gonna go down, so Untts have at least secured themselves that. Kaj needs to find himself the ace to win this round out. He's not going to find it as Racer House managed to scrape that first round for Untts. Seen another pause coming out. force buy. Well, oh no, sorry, I misread that. Sensoria. I've just opted for just a sort of quasi buy here. Pistols, armor, kits. Fairly default setup from Hunter Untts, just working the whole of that map. Split and pick. Bomb not really decided where it wants to go. Sensoria, same, just playing passively. Them empty Eagles waiting for Hunter Untts to make a mistake as they walk into them sites. Are going to face off in that long area. Kaz just going to punish both players. He's going to let them run right by him, and he is going to be able to get behind Race Rouse now. He's not even going to be aware. Oh, he's going to miss. Lands the second though. Nice and clean. Shaki and Kenny though, just clear out that A site. AK is proving a lot more powerful than the Deagle. It's all left on Bolton now in a 1 versus 2. Bomb is going to make his way towards B. Bolton has got a kit, he's got some armor. Something to work with. I think Shaq has heard Bolton, he's going to be making his way behind him. Oh, he's going to step, he's going to give Bolton knowledge, but he's not going to take in time. Shaq's going to pick up the second round for Hunter Untts. Oh dear. I think we'll be having some server issues. Right guys, sorry about that. It looks like ebot, even though it's the ebot for the tournaments ran about 130 odd games so far, it decided to mess up the config and it started doubling up the scores and doing all sorts of nasty things. So both teams have agreed just to restart the match, and we're going to run it without the ebot, just using the manual config. So Sensoria now 3-0 up, and it's Heat opening things up on that 4th round. He's going to find a nice headshot onto Racer House. Alex going to try and charge to that monster. He's going to get caught out by Isnin, but Shaq's just going to go through, not expecting another player to be waiting there. Yeah, got a boost on that B side. It's going to be aware that there's no players towards that short area. So they're going to have 2 players propped up on that A site, fully expecting the A take to come out any moment now. Which does look like that's what's happening as the bombs make its way towards long. Heat has got that op primed and ready on the long area, so as soon as someone grants him something, I'm sure he'll be taking that pick, as we've seen earlier on him doing absolute destruction with that op. As I said, Heat finds one. Bolton finds that second short area, but Kenny's going to come round. It might be a little too late, only 15 seconds on the clock. He's trying to find his face, and he has managed to land that shot. James already made his way on the site, and he's not able to convert himself a 3rd kill. Sensoria pick up round number 4. Match pass coming out. I think Sensoria are definitely the favoured team here going into this match, and they are looking that way. The sort of confidence they've been playing this map, very aggressive on the CT side. Not what you'd usually expect in this sort of CT setup, but it's obviously clearly working for them. The aim probably just up a notch from Hunter's Untts, so they're going to have to be a bit more tactical, try and play into them, push and wait for them to make mistakes. Say that Alex is already getting aggressive in that long area. More than likely gonna catch somebody. Find Shaq. Gets him in the end. Just gonna go round for some more. Spots out a second. Gets himself a 3rd. Gets himself a 4th. Nice spray control there by Alex. Picking up a nice clean 4K. Only against pistols, so nothing too crazy. Finally see that full buy coming up from Untts. They've got himself an op, they've got AKs, got utility. Now making their way towards B. Trying to push through that short area. The Bolton's going to push through the flash. Though they are able to trade out with that man advantage. Op dropping one more, but looks like Alex is be on that B site, ready to trade out, ready to start evening up this round. Bit of a bad flash there. The bomb is going to be making its way towards short, and it's going to be Alex to hold it off. He's going to get picked up by Kenny though, putting just heat now in a 1 versus 3. Smoke is going to stop him from seeing through that heavy air. He's got open hand and he's feeling confident. Just going to charge through that smoke. Narrowly going to miss the no scope and Racer House. As Hunters Untts pick up their first round. Fairly similar to how it played out earlier. Both teams still on that full buy. Sensoria obviously with 5 rounds in a row, more than able to pick up that second buy after just losing one. They are going for that aggression in short, but the Molotov's going to stop them from aggressing out any further. Hunters are playing this, as I said, very passively expecting that aggression from Sensoria. Wanting to walk into crosshairs instead of them trying to find the picks. Bolton has got himself out on towards them sandbags area with the op. Fesden has a wee peek, he's more than likely going to get blown away there. So I was just going to shut that connector down for another few more seconds. Alex is going to spot a few, trying to make a peek on towards that A long, but they're going to rotate off quite instantly. It does look like they're going to be making their way towards B. But it's going to be a 3-man stack on that B site, so they're going to have to do some hard work if they want to get out. Only 20 seconds, the bomb's still basically in T-spawn. He's going to have to take it through connector. It's going to be narrow, this is going to be on the wire. Kenny though opens up that B site yet again with the op. Bolton takes 2, gets 3. And only 2 seconds on the clock. Shaq's not actually going to get the bomb plant. Get the money for it. Save the round. As it goes 6-1 to Sensoria now. Hunters Untts still able to buy into this by the looks of it, majority of them. Shaq could drop an AK, Kenny can still buy, Racer House as well. Though Shaq's going to opt not to drop his colleague, Esnan, he's going to make him struggle with that pistol instead. And Alex is going to just aggress out along yet again. Going to take one out, but he gets traded immediately, he's not going to... He's not going up against pistols this time, so he's not finding himself that easy 4K. It's just clearing out these choke points at A. That's happening. Jamie just charges through connector, catches one up, and falls back. He's got himself the man advantage. No need for him to stick around. Well, it does spot them there towards A. They are going to commit to B though. It's going to be heat to hold it off. 45 seconds on the clock. Flashes start coming in. He's going to play it patiently. He's going to find one to drop the bomb. Jamie's already on the rotate, finds one, just puts Kenny 1 versus 2. He's been naded down low as well, only 40 HP, 30 seconds on the clock though. Trying to bait out that plant. Trying to give him something to work with in this clutch. Casualty up high, and then railing's not going to give Kenny an opportunity to even think about moving off that site. Sensoria pick up their 7th round. So Hunters Untts, they're gonna, looks like they're gonna eco. You know, got a few pistols, no utility, no armour. Just see if they can find a few frags with it, I'd imagine. Heat, Bolton and Alex all start going aggressive. I want a piece of these eco kills. Alex pushing around long yet again, finds one, finds two, nice, finds the third. Get himself another 4k at that long area. They keep giving it to him. It's gonna be a Swedish eco, they're gonna kill himself. Not feeling confident. The buy comes out now though. We've got 4 AKs, we got the op. So actually Racer S has opted for the op this time, not Kenny. Kenny has been doing some good work with it, finding that entry on B sort of multiple rounds in a row. Bolton's gonna charge it, and he's gonna find pick straight away. Sensoria have already taken that short control, got connected as well. Heat, he's gonna spot them out playing around party. I don't know where the bomb is yet though. She's still just hiding towards that monster area. Playing it patient. It's going to be Alex to face off against this toilet push. And he's going to get dropped by Racer immediately. Bolton trying to go for that trade. He's going to miss. Going to find out Shaq. While this is happening, Jamie's just walking behind. All obviously coming in is because Bolton just falls off. Racer has managed to find himself a second pick. I think Cash has heard the bomb going towards connector. He starts getting himself behind. Timing. Doesn't matter though because Heat's already down at B, already stopping that bomb being able to do anything. Cash just spamming down. Racers gets his 3rd kill this round. 1 versus 2, only 12 seconds on the clock. Unless he's got something magic up his sleeve, I don't see him securing this round. It looks like he is going to save that op. He's got himself a 3k this round, but it was too late in the round. It was only sort of trade kills, just trying to not actually opening up any of the sites, not giving Hunter Untts anything to work with. Who are at the moment absolutely laughing when it comes to money. They're going to buy up again. They're going for a double op setup. So Alex is going to play aggressive and long again, time and time again. He's just going to be allowed to do this. There's no reply from Hunters Untts. Heat charging into that connector. He gets one, gets traded immediately though. Alex still peeking, still trying to find someone. And if Shaq's not careful, he's going to get caught out. What a timing. Works out in his favour. Jamie finds one in that connector area. Alex managed to take one, gets picked out, he leaves himself a bit exposed there in that long area. That's Hunter Untts now, probably one of the better situations they've been in. 2 versus 2, the A site's not even secured yet, as Cash is only just making his way up towards the hits. Good nade, Edge finishes it off with a shot through the wall to the face. It's all left in Jamie now in a 1 versus 2. He knows where at least Esden is. Finds Esden, but he leaves himself a bit too exposed on that side area, and Kenny managed to trade him out with relative ease. Hunters Untts finally get themselves a 2nd round on the scoreboard. Sorry though, they got a fair lead, 9-2. And again, Sensoria with that aggression. to find something connected. It just narrowly misses that flick shot. Cash spamming. Alex as well, up on that short control area. Alex finds 2, and Race Rouse is put down low. He should fall with relative ease. Bolt misses another, but he knows he's low. He's going to push him with that pistol. That bomb is going to come down towards. Oh, something cool. I think Akuto's one of the other admins. I don't think he meant to join the players' teams there. The unpause comes back straight away. Some players are forced, some haven't. I'm not sure what the IGL's calling here, or if they even have an IGL. Their buys seem to be all over the place. Sensoria, they've got that map control already. Pushed up mid, pushed up B short. Just forcing Hunter Untts into a tunnel. It's a tunnel of death so far. Only Glocks are not going to do much, the majority of them. Jamie creeping his way through this tunnel. He's going to catch it. Racer is perfect time. Oh, he narrowly escapes. Cash, he's gonna get up through that ladder. He's gonna spot the bomb out. Neither player managed to find the pick on each other. Jamie finds one with that push behind, but he gets immediately traded out. Alex holding that rotate off, finds one. There's more coming for him. He's not going to get either kill, but he's going to do enough damage to give that pick easy to Cash. Shaq does manage to trade him out, but he's not got many places to go, and he's going to go in and connect to the right move. 20 seconds on the clock though. He needs to go B. It's his only option, but he is on that site. He's going to go towards A though. I don't know if he has time from there. 5, 4. I don't think he's got it. Oh, he does. So that was on the second. Bolton's going to totally whiff an easy kill. Shaq only 2 HP. Gets himself in a 1 versus 1 now. He's going to rip the head off Heat. Fantastic round by Shaq. I was more than certain there that he'd lost it. I didn't think he even had enough time to plant the bomb, but he's come up clutch it either way. Hunter Untts back on a full buy again. Actually, Sensoria are forced into some kind of not the best of force buys. They got 3 rifles, and one of them being a FAMAS, the rest Deagles. But we have seen them do masses of damage to them Deagles, so I wouldn't count them out yet. Alex finds that first, Alex getting a second. It's just that aggression along yet again. Hunter Untts just getting punished, not able to find a reply to it at all. Kenny's gonna pick up one, but Bolton's gonna find one in that connector area. Yes, and starts making his way towards Monster with the bomb. Simon, Cash managed to land a big hit on the Deagle with him. Heat's already up in that heaven area, already stopping the bomb to come down. It's all left in Kenny now, 1 versus 3. This Hunter Untts just seems all over the place. There's no, doesn't seem like any real setup. Kenny gets dropped. 11-3 to Sensoria, winning out that force by resetting the economy to Hunter Untts. They need to force into this. They've only got Glocks, not much money to work with. Some players not realising it's the last round. Oh, Oh, we're gonna buy up now. They're gonna try along. Possibly want to face off to Alex, try and give him a bit of payback for his long pushing. He is gonna get 1D'd by Kenny actually. Well, no, coming at that connects area. Himself 2 headshots. He's one more. Gets traded out by Racer, I saw. Jamie pushes through with that Mag 7. Just blows the face straight off MP. For more. Racer Ice again with the trade. So yeah, just clearing out all these different choke points because they have no idea where the Sensoria players are. And he's going to play this perfectly. He's going to get up behind them in the short area. He's going to lose the duel though. Forcing the casual in 1 versus 2. Managed to land a deagle hit, but gets superior AK wins out that battle. As Untts pick up their 4th round of the half. 11-4. Not sure if there's possibly a pause. Just the first half, get players ready. We are live in the second half. It's going to be a straight up B push by Sensoria. All are going to fall bar Cash, who's left on 1 versus 3. He gets spotted by Essen, he's going to eventually find that pick on him. Kenny's going to find him though. So Untts pick up that pistol round. So the I believe it's 5-11 is the score right now. Sensoria are going to force into this round. All pistols, armour. I said we've seen what they've done on the second half. The first half, sorry. They managed to do masses of damage, so I wouldn't expect anything less. Heat does catch out Racer and the rotate comes in. Essen finds one, but Jamie's quick to trade him out. Shaq picking up one on that A site. He's looking for a second. He's going to get dinked off. Does find one though before falling. Rotate coming in from MP and Kenny. And they are going to secure that bank control. Going to retake that much harder for Untts. Nice nade takes out ball and leaves Alex now in 1 versus 2. Kenny is low. And he's just going to charge out. He's going to land a dink, but he's going to win the duel. He's going to win that round for Untts as they go 2-0 this half. Sorry, I've got a bomb plant, so I've got a bit more cash. You can get some pistols this round as well, bit of armour. So they're all going to be charging out towards that mid area. Flash starts going out, Essen with P90 in hand. Catches here, gets dinked straight away down to HP. Racer is going to take his place. He's going to spray down, but Cash is going to just blow his face off. Alex isn't able to find anything, and Essen, who with only 8 HP, finds himself a frag, and he's going for some more. Jamie eventually picks him up though. Man, it's 3 for 3 right now in players. Shaq though has an M4 on that A site. He has utility. Spots out Cash. No one able to catch anyone off yet. Sensoria just trying to find the pick, just trying to work something with these deals. Shaq's going to drop 2, and he's going to drop the 3rd. Nice clean play there by Shaq. Secures himself that 3rd round. Sorry though, they're going into a buy now. They've still got plenty of rounds to work with, so I don't think they'll be too worried. Sorry, it seems to be going out towards that B. Looks like it might just be a straight up B rush. Molotovs go down and Jamie entries with clean fashion. Shaq able to pick someone up over and short, but they're gonna get utilitied out to take that control. But it's fine to find ball, but both players are so low. Nade takes out Alex. We're down in a 2 versus 4 now. Essen picks up, it's all in Cash. Not even able to find one. Essen just runs on that site, cleans up both players. As Untts get themselves that 4th round. Go 8-11. Sorry, able to buy up again. Got a bomb plant. They're on a 4-round loss bonus. So. another slower round coming from Sensoria. Obviously the straight up is not working for them. Good nade lands in the face of Racer Ice. Heat and Alex opens up that A site. It's going to be Kenny here, the first on the scene to try and retake it. He's going to turn around at the worst possible time. He picks him up. Shaq wants to find him. They're going to get traded out. Alex and Heat just doubling down on together as they shut out the remaining Untts players and they get their first round of this half. A12 now. Sensoria now. Going back up that advantage. Racer is going for a bit of aggression and connector. I'm just going to charge straight through the shot. Shaq is stopping out. He's going to manage to spray Bolton directly through that wood. Good kill there to start up the round. Narrowly missing Jamie. Alex trying to find something up on that short here. Molotov's going to go in, just going to flush him out. Jamie finds that deagle. Jamie finds two with the deagle. That's massive work with only a deagle in hand. Heat going to pick him up. But Esnin on the flank takes out Heat. MP managed to pick up Jamie due to doing so much damage. As Untts get themselves another round on the board. 9-12 now. Untts don't feel like they're too far behind Sensoria. Sensoria forced into this again, even though their economy was a bit short. Go out towards mid. Untts just going to play it safe. They're going to start falling back to that A site. He's going to play up close. He's going to give away the fact they've got an op holding up. He's not going to find anything. Nope. Nearly gets the kill on Heat. He's going to get boosted up over the top. He just misses a second shot. So the pressure getting too much to him. Not able to find anything as they start charging up onto that site. Racer's got an AK, sprays off Alex. Alex able to pick him up. Jamie gets one. Oh, Racer gets one. Oh, sorry, Esnin, then he gets traded out. 2 versus 4. Kenny charge up that site. Cash on top of that bins, picks up 2 kills. That's Sensoria. Edge ever closer to that match point. Buy up again, money not looking good on Untts. Basically just reset their economy. Only Esnin with an M4 in hand, he's forced up. Sorry, Shaq's forced up as well. The rest of them have decided they want the eco, so money's going to be a bit of a mess for Untts. Charge out long. Alex and Jamie finding a pick each. Shaq forced off towards short. Spot up Cad. At least get one, but he's going to get dropped immediately. Esnin picks up one on the A site. Racer trying to find something that CZ, but he's not able to finalise the kill on Bolton. Esnin left in 1 versus 3. Managed to find Bolton, but he's put down 24 HP. He's not got much HP to work with. Jamie just peeking over the top of that wall. And Esnin's aware of this. He's going to opt for the save instead. Same money's still not great in Untts. A few of the players forced up there, a few players at E-code, so it's going to be all over this spot next round, but Untts can't really let that round go. At best, get themselves in overtime. Force up anyway. Only 2 rifles in hand, an SMG, pistols. Not the best Alex is going to run straight out long. He's going to find one. He's going to get picked off though, straight away off Esnin. Bomb is towards that middle area though. Not really decided where he wants to go. Still a minute 30 on the clock, plenty of time. No need to make their minds up yet. Race tries to hold it, he's only got a deagle in hand. Kenny is able to find cash towards that short area. Bolton not able to find Race Rise. Picks up 2, Heat picks up 1. And the A site's totally fallen. Kenny finds 1, gets 2. He's actually on to potential to win this 1 versus 3. Bolton is half HP. Peek around, he's going to do masses of damage to Bolton. He's now down to 3 HP. Flash is going to come out. Kenny, what a round! 1 versus 3. Players basically just ran into his spray there. So Hunter runs claw into this game, 10-14. Both sides forcing up as much as they can. But looks like it's going to be a straight up B rush now. The call might come in early with that mid push towards Hunter Untts small so they go down. Kenny spraying frantically, he's not able to find anything. Cash picks him up, Sharp trades him out. MP though. And the push behind's worked out wonders. Bolton left in a 1 versus 3, finds 1, finds 2. Just Esden alive to try and clutch this out. Try and save the game for Hunter Untts. He's going to get himself in. He's going to spot out Esden. Nice flick. Spray control takes out Esden. Another 1 versus 3 but on the opposing team. 10-15 now. Sensoria just 1 round off shutting this game down and moving 1 stage further in the playoffs. Bad flash there off his teammate's shoulder, but it's not going to matter, he's going to pick up heat anyway. But Alex is already up top, already clearing out that connector area. All players deciding just to turtle it together. Sensoria are going to go on that B site as Hunter Untts decide to rotate off to A. Jamie spots one out, controls that area, sprays down, takes 1. Shaq flies down with that Mag 7, he's going to just wipe out both the players hiding on that B site. Hunter Untts aren't out this yet. Sensoria basically forced into an eco now. Should be an easy enough round for Hunter Untts. And Race Rouse to hold out this A site. It's only pistols, should be relatively easy. Only Jamie and Bolton with a bit of armour. Split comes out. Both players are going to face long and both players are going to get dropped by Sensoria and Jamie. He's just going to charge out and clear out the last one. It's like Kenny though. One gets traded, but Shaq trades him out immediately. 1 versus would be a 1 versus 4 if you can win this. Only 3 left. He's gonna run back with knife in hand. Jamie shuts out the game. 11-16 to Sensoria. So yep, I've been Ansel Holland. This has been RDYUP. if we're streaming other games, I think there might be some other games tonight. So keep an eye on our Twitch and Twitter at RDYUP for any updates. And hopefully there'll be less technical issues. Ebots decided to have a fit today. The first day of playoffs, you know, as you just love to see it. So thanks.